probably can't see that good from right there, guys. I'm trying to get y'all. Let's see. I think it's about. Yes. Maybe the next thing is I'll get this shop concrete one of these days, hopefully. I'll just keep saving my money, I guess. Just gets full of shit there. There we go, got it now. What it's got is it's got the plug is right here on the end. Let me try to get this. See what you got. I'll put y'all on this side. So y'all can see here. See the plug's on this side. That hose there's pretty dry rotted there. But we'll just take that there off. Might have to hold on to it with a pair of screwdrivers. Damn. I hit her on there tight, that's for sure. Go get my little bucket. That little small bucket's the one I gotta have. Alright guys, I wasn't even videoing the damn. I thought I had it on and I didn't. So I went ahead and put the oil filter on. Like I said, I videoed me doing all this here, but I went ahead and put the oil filter on there. It's on there. And I went ahead and got the fuel filter as well. The fuel filter, I went ahead and put it on there too. And I thought my camera was rolling, but it wasn't rolling. So, but yeah, well, like I said, we'll get my thing down here. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll take and get. Like I said, I'll get all this cleaned up when I'm gonna pressure wash off. If I wasn't pressure washing, I just stuffed a bunch of rags down there, and then I would have just took a pair of pliers and I would have crimped this hose. Here's what I would have did. I'm probably gonna wind up running that. I'll probably wind up running this hose here around maybe a little bit differently. This one here on the top here, you can turn this and move it. See, I think it's, well, no, it's just the hose moving there now. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. And I'm still in the oil drain out right now, and we still got to change the hydraulic filter as well. I don't know how much of a mess that's going to make, but I got to, like I said, I got to get hold of Vermeer and call them. I'll probably just, let me get my light here. Get my light here just like this. And like I said, I need to go order some supplies is what I need to get. I'm running low on some stuff. I don't know where I left off at, but I was talking about like they'll deliver out here, but for some reason I can't get Napa to deliver out this way, and I spend more money on with them than anybody. I'm telling you, there's no telling. I spend just with Napa alone. I probably spend 20 or 30,000 a year just with Napa, and that ain't counting everywhere else I go. And I can't get them to deliver out here. But the guy down the road here, he's got a little shop, and O'Reilly's is always delivering to him all the time. I see him come there 3, 4, 5 times a day. Got a couple rags down here. I know it's gonna make a mess, more than likely. Get these in here just like this. I used to have one of these ones that was on a belt, and the damn thing broke on me. Actually, it if I wouldn't have put them racks down there, so much would have poured and leaked it everywhere. But with those rags in there, it didn't leak a drop. The hydraulic oil in this here is pink, and I'm sure that's probably the factory stuff that goes in there, and if that's what's in there, that's probably what I'll mix. I'll probably put that back in there, more than likely. Like I said, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get all this numbered in, and we'll put the hours on. I think it's got around 1900 and something hours on it, which is not very bad at all for a machine this year here. I don't even know what the year is on this thing here. I'm sure that they would tell me. The oil down there, it's still draining. That's why I usually, when I'm going to service these here or do any of these here, I run them. I'll run them for a little bit, get them nice and warm, and then I'll pull it out so it drains, because these right here, they drain slow anyways, and if you don't get it warm, it really runs slow then. It's got about 1966 on the hours on this machine. Is about what it is. So I'm gonna finish letting these here drain, and then I'm gonna make some phone calls and see about ordering some parts on this thing here, and we'll get this job here pretty much wrapped up as far as getting the service on it. We're gonna go ahead and, like I said, I need to get these panels taken off there as well. Okay guys, well I went ahead and got the panels off here, and you can see here how much debris gets in there. But that's what I'm saying. That's just one thing I do like about the Vermeers, is see how you can take this thing apart. Now see, like all this down in here, all this bullshit in here, it looks pretty wet. I don't know if we got a leak or one of them hoses up there or something. I don't see nothing obviously sticking out at me, but we'll pressure wash every bit of this shit here off, and this thing will look like brand new once we get it all done. But that's, like, I was just want to show y'all guys, this is one thing I do like about the Vermeers, is that, you know, you can clean, like there's a hole in the bottom, I'll be able to pressure wash this whole machine off, and I'm telling you, it will look brand new whenever I get when I do get done with it. But I gotta go on a service run, so we'll have to pick back up on this. I got a chipper. There's a chipper that I got to work on. I worked on it past, and that's what I was telling you about the other day. I had to go out there and fix the radiator, and it was just like a Band-Aid. And then same thing now, it's leaking again, so it's like another Band-Aid. But if they want me to keep putting Band-Aids on it and it keeps paying me the money, then that's just what I'll do until I get it in the shop here. So when we get back here, we'll finish this thing up. Alright guys, well, got the oil and everything put back in this machine here, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try to get try to rerun this fuel line here and try to get it put on there the right way. One thing kind of sucks is I know that thing's gonna leak fuel out of it, so I might just pinch it off with a pair of vice grips. Don't want to get too crazy with it. Oh. But I did go out there yesterday, and we're gonna have to do a whole lot more work on that chipper. It was what happened on it, as you can see, guys, I don't know if you can see it there, but y'all probably can't see that much, but it's pretty much full of full of water down in the bottom there. I know it's kind of hard, the light there is kind of reflecting it, but it's got a lot of water in there, so we're going to take and we'll go ahead and change it out now. ahead and get some other tools here. We're gonna go ahead and cut this. They got this wrapped around this way here, and I don't. If I had a little bit smaller filter, well, if I had a little bit smaller filter, I think I would be just. I think I'd be just fine with that there, but we'll probably. I'm thinking about running this line around the other way here. I think the way that they got it ran right through there. I'm going to take this line here off. I know it's going to leak diesel fuel everywhere, but that's okay. We're going to redo it anyway, so it'll be just fine. I think I'm going to run this around. I think I'm going to run it around through here just like this. I'm going to get underneath the bottom down here, and I'm going to run it around that way there. I think it'd be a whole lot better that way. I mean, running around through the back here, I ain't going to say that ain't the ideal thing. But I just want to see here how if I can get this hose. I get this hose pulled around there, and it be about like that right there. It'll go in there a whole lot better, and it'll be more beneficial that way, I believe. I got some more clips up there, and them clips there, they should hold it pretty good. Filter there, it's already got a bunch of dirt in it already, so we're gonna go ahead and as tight as this here goes on there, I probably wouldn't even have to worry about putting a little clip on it, but we're going to. Anyways, I finally got all the parts ordered for this. He said they should be in here by Friday, and I've got a bunch of parts. I've also got a bunch of parts for the the stump grinder, and I need to get a bunch of them. Make sure we get. Make sure we go ahead and put this. See how much better this fits on here. See if this, it might not. It might not. I put it on here like it's here. It might not even go on there better. It might have to go around the other way. But, yeah, and I'll just think it there. Yeah, this is. Just worry about it rubbing. With it that way there, I can still reach down in here and pull the dipstick out. That's one thing I'm messing around with. And then I got the wires here for this. Red goes on red, black goes on black, or white goes on the black. I'm sorry. So we'll gotta get them there fixed as well. I was just wondering if I could bring this around. No, I don't like that. That looks. Don't like it like that at all. Trying to figure out how I want to run this wire. I'm gonna run this fuel hose up through here. Get my clamp back up here. Let's see all them sticks and stuff. We're gonna get all that stuff there out of there. See, it was back here, and it run around through that back here, and then, I mean, that wasn't terrible that way. It's just it was putting that in a big old. It was kind of putting that in a bind. So let's see. fuel hose here now. Done got caddy wampused in here. Might have to wind up putting. Might have to wind up making it a longer fuel hose instead of going around through there like that. I mean, this ain't terrible. Doing it like this, I kind of feel like this is the way that it should be anyways. Runs around through there like that there. It's actually sitting like that there. It's actually not bad because it kind of turns it at an angle like that there, and it makes it to where the fuel, any deposits in the fuel kind of sit down in that little angle there. As long as they can get, I'm just trying to think here, as long as they can still get the dipstick air, but maybe not, they ain't gonna check it anyway, so kind of don't really matter really. I'll get it to where I don't like it like that there is. I just seems like to me it's gonna rub, maybe. That panel kind of sits down in there. Maybe it won't. Maybe I can kind of zip tie it to that right there. Zip tie to that edge there, and I think if I do it like that there, it should be just fine like that, I'd say. Put this on here like this here, and that'll kind of hold that. That one now, got that one tight. Yeah, that don't look too bad. I think it'd be just fine like that. We'll clean all that mess there off. We've got to put the starter thing back on there. I've got to fix these wires here as well. There's the main fuel line going into the injection pump. Go ahead and clean these little wires here up and get my stuff out there, and we'll fix all that there up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these right here where somebody else had already done it. Like I said, red on red and green on the black. That's how they go. Whoops. There we go. I know some people, when they put them other kind of just some regular little connectors on there, and I don't. I really like these ones that I get from Kimball. I might have to go get the blue ones. They might be a little bit thicker. Yeah, I might have to get the blue ones. Hang on. Got this whole case here, and like I said, I usually like buying these ones here from the Kimball guy, because they're really good, and you can heat shrink these up. That's kind of what I really like about them. Is that when I heat shrink them up, I know they're good. Clean these little ones here up too. Snip the ends off of these. said, they don't need to be that long. When it comes to doing wiring and stuff, I ain't gonna say I'm the best of it out there, but when it comes to wiring and stuff, I really like to make mine. I really like to do a really good job on my wiring. Clean job. That's why I use these here. Like I said, some people they don't. Some people they just use those other ones there. And with these right here, I can just heat shrink these up to it. And I know there ain't got to worry about no water, nothing getting in them connectors right there. And it makes a nice little tight seal there with that. And I can just hook them right back up. And we'll get some, like I said, there we go. That. Almost don't know if I should run this around through here or if I should run it around through here. Got to run it around one way or another. Don't really want to run it around through there. I'm almost trying to think if I should just run it. Go this way and bring it up and around through there. Back side of that. I think it's supposed to see how it's supposed to go here now. It's supposed to go back and around through on the back side of this piece of metal, and it goes in this little loop here. There we go. Get around this return line here. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Now it's in there the right way. Just like that there. Now everything's all tucked up. It's out of the way. Everything looks nice. We'll get this moved around here. I really feel like I should put I feel like if I put a longer fuel hose on that, I think it would be a hell of a lot better. I mean, right there ain't hurting nothing. Just, I don't know. I think it would just look a hell of a lot better if I had it around the other way. So let's fire this thing up real quick. I gotta put the inner filters on there. Let me put it in there. No, it was cold this morning in the shop. Got down to about, I think I got about down to 15 last night here this morning. Pretty cold. It'll be warming right back up. Get these on here. I gotta go get that clip too. There's it goes on the filter. And they did call me and tell me that the hood latch, I ordered a hood latch yesterday. Ordered all kinds of stuff for it, and the damn that latch thing there to host the hood up, that and the things for the arms up there. They keep those cylinders, or keeps those metal rods up against there, and little plastic pieces. They said that they were on back order as well. So I was like, what the hell? So I gotta wait on that stuff there to come in. Said he just didn't know when it'd be here. So I said, well, just get it when you get it. I guess that's all you can do. So let's see if we can get it fired up here. Probably have to hit the glow plug, I would say more than likely. I took the keys out of it because I had no oil in it the other day.
Alrighty guys, well, we're back on this mini skid here now. I got the other day, I got it all pressure washed off and got everything cleaned up. As you can see down inside there now, it's all nice and clean. Got all that stuff there blowed off of there. Even up here in the front, we got it all, every bit of it's cleaned off and hell of a lot better. Some of these hydraulic lines on here, they're in pretty bad shape, but we'll just leave them on there until they blow. Even on this side of the motor here, I got it all pressure washed off as best as I could and best as I could see, but it's a hell of a lot better than what it was. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of a cold coming on here. Well, I can't really say coming on. I've had it for a couple of days now. I went ahead and took these pieces here off. We're going to go ahead and try to go ahead and pop them off here now. I wish they were, well, they are kind of labeled, but I don't know what is what without a book on this thing. So I'm just going to take and do them one at a time here. I've already got the other one over there done. I'm trying to find a place here to where, like I said, I'm going to try to get me a magnet. That's my next thing, is a magnet for one of these. There we go. That should work pretty good there. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pop these on out of here now. And I'll change them one at a time just so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up. And the new ones, they got a different kind of, the new one's got a different kind of thing on there as far as getting them tight. It isn't here, it should come off. I might just cut the damn thing, but it should just slide right on off of here. Don't need it anyways. It's not going to come out of without that. So we'll snip our belt right here. And I'll keep this piece here because you never know, these little connectors here, they go to different types of stuff. So I'll just keep this here in case one's burnt up or broke. I can just plug it into that there. So I'll keep that. Here I already got the new one here now. Damn. Well, I guess I'm going to have a pair of pliers to hold this thing here. So, let's turn out of there. I don't end up having these on every one of them. Okay, so I got that one there off. Now I gotta get this piece here back out of there. Alright guys, so I went ahead and took the other ones out there. And like I said, you just put this one will go down here just like the rest of them. And then you got your little clip pieces here, but don't forget, when they send you these, they send them in a pack. And the nut and everything is already on there, but the end pieces are not. And that's only because of the way that they've got this set up in here. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one down in there. Put my light. This little light here is the handiest thing and the best thing I think I've ever bought. And it is actually, man, that thing works out tremendously. Make sure I didn't put this on. Make sure I didn't put that on backwards. this way. This here is kind of like the worst design I've ever seen as far as putting these down in here. Because you ain't got no room to access nothing. If you keep this here straight down like this, you can just kind of hold this and spin this at the same time. Just make sure your wires are, you know, not getting cramped up. And just get them as tight as you can get them. Yeah, about a little bit there. Yeah, okay, now I'll get my wrench. Where am I going? This was it, yeah. Almost sure this was it. What I'm saying, there's no room to get, especially on this back one here, you can barely get it tight. There we go. And then, like I said, it comes with a new plug. You just put that new plug right in the end of that piece there. Slide this up in here. Okay, and there they go. They'll snap. They'll snap all the way to the top there. And then you just put this down in here like this. Make sure it's got the rubber there. Make sure it's got the rubber there. And then it goes right into this one here. Just like that. So I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to go ahead and put the other ones in there, and then we'll call this good on this part. Alrighty guys, well, like I was telling y'all, I went ahead and I beat this piece here on out, and went ahead and got that on there now. So you remember how it was all dented in. Got, like I said, it's all smooth now. It ain't nothing ain't beat in there. Got all that there done. I just went on ahead and got this cover off on this. I'm gonna go ahead now and put it on there and make it to where it's one less thing I gotta do here. And trying to get this thing wrapped up here. Another screw here. Get this tightened back up here. And then, like I said, I took this little shock here off just because of the simple fact that it was making it way easier to get that there on there. Dip like that. Got that down there now. That looks a hell of a lot better. Like I said, for some reason he's got 2 screws on them. But the crazy thing is they don't. I gotta take my gloves here off. Like I said, it's got 2 screw holes in there, but all you got to do is just put this one in here and you'll be just fine. There's no way to really access it to get it in there. Because of the way that it's in there, I'm going to improvise here a little bit. I'm pretty sure that was a 7/16. Yeah, 7/16. But you can see here how it goes on there. I'm not the other side there. I'm going to wind up putting the bad one back on it, just because they don't have another one in stock. So we'll slip that one back on there, and then we'll try to get these other panels put back on there and see about what it looks like here. So like that's got that there now. Like I said, that padding's gonna go there. Here's the one I put here. I didn't put the cover over here for the covers the radiator. And like I said, this pad, there's another one that goes right here. But the problem is both of them are bad. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it on there, or if I'm just gonna wait until I get a new one. They just don't know when it's gonna be in there. So that's just how that's gonna have to go. I got my other panels pressure washed, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those and go ahead and get them on there as well. And try to get this thing almost wrapped up tonight. Alright guys, with the one in the back here, they didn't give me the damn, they didn't send me a piece of the metal. So, I'll just have to wait until I get them in. Down just a little bit. Other ones, they went right in there perfectly. It's going to be a pain. All because they're bent. That's the problem. Stay right there, I got it. So we put it down here now. So we'll have to do, I might wind up getting this one in there first. Now when I get the other one for this one, it should go in there pretty good then. It's just right now I don't have no I don't have the metal bracket for it right now. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of little bolts and stuff over here. I don't know if this will make it get in there or not. I don't know. Nah, it ain't gonna be long enough there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about having this boat here. There we go. That'll just hold that in there now. It's just the rubber there for now, but it'll be better than having nothing. And I got, like I said, I went and put the other ones on there as well, so all that should be done now. All we got to do now is just put these side pieces here on, and that should be it as far as everything else on this little machine here. And like I said, you can see how these are here. They're way better. They're not flopping around nowhere now. Alrighty guys, I didn't really know exactly where I left off at on this thing here, but I wanted to give a whole video on me getting the whole thing completely done on this here. As you can see, I done put these panels back on here. Then put the side panels back on. I had to beat them out as well. And I went ahead and I put this front piece on there as well. As you can see here, I still got a bungee cord holding up the hood. That's because the bracket back there is still on back order, and I have not been able to get the pieces to fix that there, which ain't that big of a deal. It'll go down and it will latch itself, so it ain't like it's going to fly out or go nowhere. I put this side here on here and this side here as well. And there's another little boat that goes up here in the front. That there as well is on back order, but it can't come off air, so I just wanted to kind of wrap this video up and show y'all, like I said, the process of everything that I did put back on this machine. And like I told you before, I got this padding here put on there, got that padding, and this padding here as well. It's on back order. I still cannot believe that all this stuff is still, you know, you still can't get nothing. I went ahead and I put, like I said, I put these brackets here on there, and I put these rubber pieces in there. I got the metal piece. I just got to go pick it up. I'll get that put on there as well, which they're really not in a big hurry to sell it anyways. I think they're going to use it as a backup. So with them pieces there, when they come in, I'll get them put on there. But as far as that there, machine really did clean up really nice down inside here. And I mean, it's should make them a pretty good little bit of money until, like I said, they get it sold. And then again, who knows, they might not sell it. So, but as you can see here, this here was all dipped down inside there now, and I got this all straightened back out. Cleaned all this up inside here out. This pad here has to be moved one way like this, and then get like that. Sorry guys. Okay, there it goes. Then I put the cover on here. Got that, you know, new fuse cover because it wasn't on there. Changed the hydraulic fluid and the filter as well on this machine. Cleaned the radiator out. So this little machine here should be pretty good little machine now. So I just want to give y'all a little thorough around, a little walk around on the machine here, and like I said, we'll see. Might have to hit the glow plugs. I don't know. We'll see. There it goes. It does. It runs good. It moves good. Yeah, do any little thing you know you want it to do. But like I said, I just wanted to get, you know, just kind of get y'all a little rundown on the finished product of this machine here. Just something else, you know, they had me do. It ain't nothing extravagant, but you know, I'm just trying to keep, you know, keep content coming in and out, and you know, just kind of keep everybody updated on what I do all the time. I got a couple more trucks to just come in that I need to get to working on them, and like I said on my last video, and I was working on the 89 out there. A lot of people, they kind of like the Dana 60 swapped on that, so that's another project I need to get in the shop here. But other than that, there I just been, you know, service runs after service runs. There's a bucket truck out there that I just did some work on tonight. I did a service on it. I didn't make a video on that, but there's still a bunch of work I got to do to that truck there. But I'll quit rambling on here, and like I said, I want to thank everybody again. Like I said, I got about 150 subscribers, and I just want to tell everybody thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching my content.